Okay, let's start with Malta itself. So
Yes. Yeah.
first of all, five USPs for Malta.
Okay.
Why students should go Malta?
Yeah.
First USP, it's an English speaking country. So you will rarely find any English speaking country in the Schengen nation. So it is very rare. Is country is English speaking. So Malta is a country which is 100% English speaking country. Second USP is obviously student will be getting a Schengen visa. Means this will give them a benefit of 28, 29 countries along with Malta. Two USPs we are done. Language, English, so that a student will not have any kind of issue with the living as well as the academics part. Second, student will be getting a Schengen visa. So all the benefits that Schengen visa has, student will be eligible to get those benefits. Like student can travel to all like 28, 29 countries. Also, they can find out job there. Okay, so that is also possible. Now, the third will be, I must say, it is very unique to Malta, their unemployment rate. So the Malta unemployment rate is less than 3%, which gives a clear idea about the job prospect of a student. So if a student is choosing Malta, obviously they will be having a maximum job prospect. As the unemployment rate is 3%, less than 3%, obviously the chances of getting job will be higher. Fourth, not I'll say I'll link it to the unemployment rate itself. So this is get qualified scheme by Malta government itself. So in this scheme, a student will be eligible to get 70% of their tuition fee back in the form of tax credit, and this is supporting their unemployment rate as well. How? This is, first of all, why they want this to be paid at the time of or in the form of tax credit only. The reason is even Malta government wants students to stay there, contribute in their economy, and get the tax benefit. Obviously, when they will be working there, they will be paying the taxes till the 70% of their total tuition fees that they have paid, they will get a rebate on the taxes.
Okay.
So let's take an example of our program, which is in Malta, our MBA program, which has a tuition fees of 10,000 euros, out of which what we are offering is we are offering 40% flat scholarship for all students. Means the actual tuition fee for a student will be 4,000 euros. 4,000 euros less to 10,000 means the actual tuition fee will be 6,000 euros. Now, let us calculate the amount that student will be getting back. 70% of 6,000 is 4,200 euros. 4,200 euros student will be getting back in the form of tax credit. So actually, student will be investing 1,800 on MBA program. And this is our fifth USP, the cheapest. I must not use this word cheapest, but yes, we have to use that because it is okay. So it will be most affordable tuition fees you will find in all Schengen nation. So I just given you the example with the maximum cost that we have for MBA program. So it will be 1,800 euros only. The actual tuition fee that a student is investing to us. Okay. And that was our fifth USP as well. So how it is helping student is, first of all, the job prospects are higher, the unemployment is less, it is supporting our what we claimed job prospects is higher, get qualified scheme is supporting that statement. Okay, now I have a presentation to share. I just just give you 5 USPs so that we can at least start with. I think that is going to help you in future.
Yeah, sure. It will be.
Thank you. So I'll start with Malta. Just allow me 2 minutes. I am about to share my screen. Meanwhile, if you have any question, you can ask.
No questions, but it was really nice that you shared this USPs. We got to know more, and it will be helpful for promoting Malta, GBS Malta.
There are a few points I would like to add. Even the Malta, meanwhile, the Faizan is sharing the presentation. So one more point is that Malta is providing for the students. Malta is providing a free public transportations facilities that is provided by Malta government. So if the student is traveling to any of these countries like UK, Canada, US, any country they traveled, almost they are incurring 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh, or 2 lakh rupees in an transportations, so they can save that amount at least if they're traveling to Malta. Okay, and one more thing is also the first they will save they definitely they'll save the money for while traveling. And why the Malta is having a that much of employment rate? The employment rate is 98% is approximately. Why? Because if we know we are living in a technology world. So as of now, I would want everyone participate into this. As a questions I have, we are living in a technology world. There is one applications that if I talk about any age group, everybody is having in their mobile phone. Even if you have a kids, they love that application. If you have somebody like 80, 70 years old, they love that application. Which application is this? Can anyone tell me?
WhatsApp?
What's up, ma'am?
No,
Child,
sorry.
3 years or 4 years child don't use the words
Okay,
WhatsApp.
okay.
It's that
Uh,
application used
games,
by
games, maybe
all the
video
yes,
games.
games. Who says games? Games, yes,
Um,
definitely. It's a game. So it's a game because as of now, there are a lot of promotion is going on for the paid game. So paid gaming industry earlier used to be in India, but due to their higher taxes, like 30% they have to pay, so they shifted to Dubai. But Dubai government declared that it's an illegal because they comes under the gambling section also. So that is the reason whole these gaming industry shifted to Malta. Now the Malta is a gaming hub for the for the hub for gaming industry. So that is the reason there are multiple industries is also there. Now the gaming industry is also contributing to the economy. That is the reason Malta employment rate is too much high. It's 98% approximately. Yeah, Faizan, please share the presentation.
To be precise, the unemployment rate is 2.73%.
Yes.
When I say like less than 3%, so it was like 2.73%.
Yes.
So I'll share my screen. I was ready with my sharing. Since Shahzadeh was talking, I just
yeah, you can share
okay,
now.
sure.
Yes, it is visible.
Okay. So key highlights about why GBS Malta. First of all our degrees are MFHEA qualified, and as well as the Malta, all our programs are under Malta quality framework. So as far as recognition is concerned, all our degrees are accredited, fully accredited in Malta, and which is accepted across the world. Second, the student will be eligible for Get Qualified scheme, as our all programs are under Get Qualified scheme, which I told you about. The Get Qualified scheme is student will be eligible to get 70% of their tuition fee back in the form of tax credit within Get Qualified scheme. Also, a student will be eligible to get post-study work permit of 9 months, which can be extended till 12 months. So PSW, what do you say? What we generally use word PSW for Malta is 9 months, which can be extended till 12 months. And
Faizan,
what? Yes.
sorry to interrupt. There
Yeah.
is a message that your presentation is not fully visible. Can you please?
Okay.
There is some square is coming on the presentation.
This one.
This one. Yes. Good. Now it's
Now is
visible.
it fine?
Yeah, it
Can
is
you?
fine now.
Okay, thank you. And first of all, I would request everyone not to write anything. Just focus on the presentation. What I'll be doing is I'll be sharing this PPT with you. So don't take a trouble of writing it and taking a note, because everything is in black and white. Whatever I'm saying. Okay. So don't write it. No means don't just give your focus away. Okay. So when I say get qualified scheme, all our programs are under get qualified scheme. So a student will be eligible for get qualified scheme for all of our programs. Our programs do have a global academic progression. So some of like our undergraduate degree that we offer is in collaboration with Batspa University. So if a student wants to complete their degree from UK, wanted to study 2 years in Malta and wanted to complete their bachelor's degree from UK, then that is also possible. The only thing is the cost will be higher for like that one, that campus means the UK campus. As far as post-study work permit, I'll rephrase. Uh, Total 9 months of post-study work permit is there, but that post-study work permit can be extended till 12 months. Okay, but what I always suggest counselors and no agents is they should always commit of 9 months only. Okay, as I said, high quality and teaching is there in Malta. You might be aware of TEF that runs in UK, teaching quality, teaching excellence framework. TEF ranking that ranks universities there in UK. Similar kind of framework Malta also offers, which is they call MQF. So all our programs are under MQF, means approved from MQF. So the quality of teaching and learning is the highest. Coming to first, let's discuss the affordability in terms of the living expenses. So as far as living expenses concerned, the average cost of living which comes is around 1200 euros per month. Again, this 1200 euro per month we have calculated at a maximum. What student needs to show is 630 euros per month. Okay, for the living expenses. That is needs to be shown at the time of visa. But what here we have kept it 1200 euros per month, so that a student can depending on their choices, they can do whatever they want, or they can live whatever type of room they want. Generally private one bedroom is available in between like 500 to 700 per month. Also and we have just listed down some of the wages and the prices there. So you will be getting this PPT. No, I'll not recommend anyone to write it. Okay, so because I will be sharing this PPT with you all. As far as intakes are concerned, we offer 3 intake: February, April, May, and October. So the next available intake is February, for which the deadline is in mid of October. So what I would suggest is send more applications, send as many applications as you can, and we have all the support ready for you. Coming to the programs, so the first program that we have is level 4 program, which is equivalent to UK level 3. Means anybody who has not done good in their 12th and wanted, or they did not pass their 12th, they can also go for this program, as this program will make students eligible for bachelor's degree. So best fit for those students who pass their 10th, who are in their 11th, who are in their 12th but did not do well in their 12th, they can apply for this program. This program we offer in two different domains, one in IT and the other one is in business. So anybody who wants to, even if anybody has completed their 12th but not in the same domain, like if anybody has completed their 12th with psychology or maybe sociology kind of a subjects, wanted to build their skill set into IT and wanted a bachelor's degree in IT, this will serve as a foundation program for those students. Duration of program is 1 year and the cost will be 5,000 euros only. The only thing is, student will not be eligible to get PSW on this program. Why? Because the PSW law in Malta says student will have to complete a degree. So it's not a degree program. Clear? So this is the requirement. Anybody, what we require is level 2 or equivalent qualification. As far as English is concerned, we require 5 in IELTS, Duolingo 80, PT 41, TOEFL IBT 45. That is acceptable. Coming to our next program, which is MBA. Okay, so as far as MBA program is concerned, we offer this program in 5 different domains, 5 different specializations: marketing and management, management consulting, project management, entrepreneurship, and global investment banking. The program that we offer is has all required accreditation, and also the awarding body will be GBS Malta. So these are 5 specializations that we have at Malta. I will suggest you, like if you are sending anybody to Malta, obviously for MBA program, I will suggest your first preference should be management consulting, as management consulting job is very much higher in the whole Europe. Right now, it is one of the rare program that has been started, and you will rarely find MBA in management consulting in Europe, and it is very high in demand. So anybody who wants to move to other countries apart from Malta for their jobs, management consulting is the specialization that they have to, they should definitely consider. Entry requirement for MBA program will be, we require IELTS 6 or any other English language proficiency exam equivalent to 6. IELTS is acceptable. What we require at an undergrad level is we require 2:2 in bachelor's, which is equivalent to, like, no, 55%, 50% in their bachelor's. So anybody who has a bachelor's degree with 55% and has a IELTS score of 6 is eligible to apply for this program. We require 5 mandatory documents for application process. So passport, official transcript and mark sheet. We require CV in case of student is having experience, and also if student is having gap, CV is mandatory. English proficiency exam will be required, and we require 350 words personal statement saying why Malta, why GBS Malta, and why MBA. That's it. Only 350 word. And if student requires any kind of help for that, if to you, then you can ask for the help from us as well. So we are here to help you for the personal statement as well. Now coming to our 3 programs that we offer in collaboration with Batspa University. One at undergrad level, which is BA in Business Management. 2 programs at master's level, one in Business Management and the other one is Marketing and Brand Management. Okay, so the requirement for Batspa program are little higher. So what we require for our bachelor's program is anybody who has done intermediate with at least 65%, 65% in their 12th, they can apply. And what we require as far as the IELTS is concerned, we require equivalent to IELTS 6 or other equivalent English proficiency exam is also acceptable. For master's degree, we require around 60%, 55-60% in bachelor's, and again the same requirement for the IELTS as well. Okay, here I'll give you an example uh, to calculate the cost if a student is going to UK. Okay, so in UK, if you see Batspa University tuition fees, it will be in between 12 to 15,000 pounds per year. But what we are offering is we are offering the same degree with 6,000 euros per year cost. Means it is already a 1/3 of the tuition fees. And we don't offer any scholarship for Batspa programs, as the cost we have kept at the lowest. So that is a reason why we don't have any scholarship for Batspa program. As far as entry requirement for Batspa is concerned, yes, we do require little higher entry. We have little higher entry criteria for Batspa program. As far as the language is concerned, yes, 6 with no bands less than 5.5. Duolingo minimum 85, and other English language proficiency is also acceptable. Coming to the admission process, how it is going to work. So you might have got the Zoho portal login details. You might have got your credentials. So using those credentials, you will have to log in to the credential and enter the student detail in the application portal. And you will have to submit those 5 mandatory documents that I spoke about. Once you fill the application and upload the document, the student will receive a conditional offer. Meeting the condition, like if there is any condition, a student will have to submit the documents. Once the document is submitted, a student will receive an unconditional offer, after which a student will have to pay have to accept the offer letter and will have to pay the tuition fees. And a student will have to supply some of the required documents for the visa. We will be sharing the email along with the unconditional offer. So once a student accepts the offer, pays the fees, and supply us the visa document, the student will receive a visa support letter, which is just like I-20 or CAS letter of UK. The student will have to receive that and sign it and send back to us. Once we receive the signed visa support letter from a student, we will submit the visa application on a student's behalf, keeping you in the loop. Although we take care of the whole visa process, you don't have to worry about the visa process. That is one of the USP of GBS Malta, that here you don't have to look into or invest your time into visa process and suggesting students about the documentation and all. But what we want you to be aware of the process that is involved. So what is the process and what are all documents required is, we'll be requiring a visa support letter that we will be sharing with the student. The student will be sharing with us signed copy, that is fine. And visa application fees will be 160 euros. A student will get a link for payment of 160 euros. A student will have to share application form and photo, passport, one-way flight ticket will be required, bank statement and scan of the bank card will be required. Proof of having sufficient financial means will be required. When I say proof of sufficient financial means, a student will have to show at least, what I recommend is at least 12,000 euros in the account. Proof of accommodation will be required of minimum 4 weeks, and evidence of travel and medical insurance will be required, which should be covering of 1 lakh euros. GDPR form will be required. We will provide a form which student has to accept it and sign it and send back to us. That's the only thing. And if embassy requires any additional document, we'll ask from the student, keeping you in the loop. When I say travel and health insurance covering 1 lakh euro is required, this means there is a approved list of companies through which student can buy the travel and health insurance, which is available on the VFS website, or they can check the consular post of Schengen state. As far as the financials are concerned, I said 3,000 for initial will be required, and 630 per month will be the living expense will be required, which you calculate, it will come around 7,500 euros for a year, and 3,000 initial amount will be required. So it will come to around 10,500. But what I recommended was 12,000 euros in the account. We have tied up with GuardMe Insurance. This is an insurance company which provide travel and health insurance. And the benefit of this insurance is, in case of visa rejection, it is 100% refundable. What we have seen is with Indian companies, it is not refundable. The insurance amount is not refundable. That is why I suggest to take GuardMe. As far as accommodation options are concerned, we have residents, and we have shared apartments and host family options. So generally, students, they choose to go with resident first or shared apartments, and then finally they choose to live with host family, because that is the cheapest way of accommodation. Now is the time for question. Please.
Hello,
Uh,
hi.
okay.
Yes, Sangeeta.
Yeah. So we have to maintain 12,000 euros in the account, as you said. What is the maturity time? I mean, how many months?
Okay. Shahzadeh, would you like to answer this question?
Account should be minimum a 6 month old, and the fund should be minimum 3 to 4 month old. It should be 4 month old if it is considered, that's considered. But account should be a 6 month old account.
At least.
And yeah, at
Okay.
least. And
Any source is required?
sorry?
Source of, the amount?
So source of funds is not required, but sponsors 3 years ITR is required. A sponsor's letter will be required. Okay, so in Malta, anyone can sponsors, like in a blood relation also can sponsors, like father, mother, brother, sisters, even the friends also can sponsor, but we won't recommend to go for a friend sections. But if the student is not having anything, all the doors are closed, then he can go for a friend's sponsorship, because there will be a very high chance of visa rejections. But they can show that other sponsors also, like friends or any colleagues, like
Extended blood relation is also okay.
extended years.
Yes.
But we recommend just go for a blood relations to get the higher chance to get the visa.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Shahzadeh.
Well, I would request everyone to please unmute your mic, and if you have any question to ask, please. So as Faizan mentioned, there's a 2 programs we offer in Malta. One is a Batspa University program, so that the students will be studying UK curriculum. He will be getting a Batspa degree. He will be getting an offer from Batspa also. And one we have our GBS MBA. In GBS MBA, students will be studying a Batspa curriculum, but they will get a degree for GBS Dubai. Yes, is there any visa interview or Dropbox? No, there is a visa interview in Malta.
Not mandatorily,
Yes.
first of all, but what we always do is we prepare students for the visa interview, but we don't want the students to have a visa interview, because that is in case if they have any doubt on the funds, or if they have doubt any on the profile. In that case, there will be an interview. So there are some questions in the chat box. What I can see,
Yes.
Shahzadeh.
Yeah. Yeah. Dependent visa allowed for the bachelor's and master's. Dependent is not
No.
allowed even in whole Europe. Only if the student is going for a PhD, then the dependent is allowed. But the students can go. The dependents can go after a 3 months. As the
Yes.
students will be filing their long-term visa, then the dependent can go. But if the dependent is traveling, then dependent should have minimum 1 year living expenses into their account. Then they
Yes.
can file a dependent visa. Is the MOI acceptable? No, real MOI is not acceptable because Malta is a English speaking country, as Faizan told in the beginning also. So MOI is not acceptable in Malta, but we have other product like France, Germany, and Spain. Their MOI is acceptable. Total budgets for a students going for study masters in Malta. So total budget, you can count it as a master's. We have a MBA programs and MA also, MA Business Management. MA Business Management is a BATSPA University program. The fee structure is 7,000 euro. There is no scholarship in BATSPA. Scholarship available only in MBA, not in a bachelor's and master's. Any BATSPA program, scholarship is not available. Okay, so MA Business Management fee is 7,000 euro. So 2 years fee is a 14,000 euro. So that, and plus living expenses, 1 year living expenses, you can count it. That is a total budget. And if the student is going for a MBA program, then fee structures is 10,000 euro. 40% flat
Okay.
scholarship students will
One
be
thing,
getting.
Shahzadeh,
Yes.
MBA, the master's program is for 1 year only in Matspa as well. Okay. So I'll conclude this. Like this question I'll be taking. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
Faizan,
yes.
you are.
Okay. Only Shahzadeh was stuck.
No,
Okay.
no, we are there.
Okay. So uh, the question was about the total expense. So the total expense will be 1 year of tuition fee and 1 year of living expenses. Tuition fee for BATSPA, it is 7,000 euros. For MBA program with us, it will be for BATSPA program with us, it will be 7,000 per year. For MBA program, it will cost you 6,000. Also, what we are offering right now is if a student is paying in full the tuition fee, they will be getting 5% extra scholarship. And this is for time being right now only. I don't know, it will be available after 1 month or 15 days. It can go away as well. So right now, what we are offering is 5% extra scholarship for a student paying in full. So the total scholarship will be 45%. Okay. And the living expenses that a student needs to show, I already told you, it will be 1 year, 630 euros per month for the living expenses, 3,000 euros for the initial living there.
Sorry,
So
my internet got
yeah,
disconnected.
total will be six. What I would suggest is students should show 12,000 euros in the account.
Yes. Faizan, just read out the questions from the chat because I just logged it out now.
Yeah.
So I'm unable to see the questions.
Is there any other fees associated with visa apart from 160 euros? Yes. At the time of biometric, student needs to pay what we have seen is in between 15 to 18,000 rupees, Indian rupees. That is biometric fees, which student needs to pay there in the biometric VFS only. Yes, 15 years of education is accepted for masters, as most of our two masters program are from BATSPA, which is a UK based university. So in UK 15 years is accepted, and also that is accepted for our MBA program. As far as visa acceptance rate is concerned, so the whole Europe has a very low visa acceptance rate. But what I suggest is, since Malta is one of the country which is coming up as a study destination, Malta has a better acceptance rate in comparison to other countries of Europe.
I would like to add in a visa point also, if I talk about an acceptance, as per my experience into the last intake and last to last intake. See, Malta, in whole Europe, things are depend how you are filing the visa basically. Whenever the student is traveling to Malta, never ever go for a 50% fees, because the lots of colleges will allow you to pay a 50% fees only, and or 2 weeks accommodation, then there will be a chance to visa rejections. So whenever student is traveling to Malta, request the student to pay a 1 year full complete a year tuition fees. At least minimum they can book a 2 to 3 months accommodation, then they can
And
go.
get the 5% extra scholarship.
Yes, there is a 5% extra scholarships if they're paying a 1 year complete 1 year tuition fee. So a scholarship would be 45%. Yes, Faizan. Just read it down. Other.
Possible to pay semester fee, means wanted to understand like if they can pay 50-50.
Semester fees would not be allowed as of as the student after getting the visa. For example, a student is traveling to bachelor's program, okay, and they have submitted or a 50% tuition fees or a 1 year tuition fees. Bachelor's program is a three years. So after reaching there, they can pay a semester-wise tuition fees. But before getting the visa, I would recommend to ask the student to pay a 1 year complete tuition fees. So at least there will be a high chance to get the visa.
So Manu Randhawa is asking total processing time.
Manu, total processing time when it depends if you are going for a BATSPA university programs, it take a little longer time because BATSPA used to be issued out of a letter minimum, they'll take a week or 7 to 8 working days. And after getting the offer letter, as much as time you will be taking to complete the documents, because we will issue the conditional offer letter. If you'll fulfill a condition within a week, we will issue the unconditional offer letter. And after that, it will take a minimum, I think, if I talk about average time, it's a 2 to 3 months time to get the visa. Complete from application to
Getting the
visa.
visa.
It's a 3 months time.
Okay. So Sorain is asking, uh is there have an application fee? No.
There
So
is
there
no
is no
application.
application fee. Yeah. What is the minimum amount to be paid after receiving the offer letter?
So after receiving the offer letter, minimum amount should be paid. Minimum you can pay a 50% if the student is going for bachelor's program or BATSPA program. But if you are going for a GBS Malta, you have to pay 1 year. If masters, if you are going like MBA, so 1 year tuition fee is 6,000 euro. After the scholarship, they have to pay 6,000 euro complete.
Yes. Visa processing time and medical need.
Visa processing time, yeah, it's a visa processing time. It's a month time. At least if you'll complete the documents and everything, the biometric, everything it's required. Yeah, any medical need is not there. There is an insurance only. Only you have to go for insurance. That's it.
No
No
medical
medical.
examination is required. Yes.
Sri Lanka students need visit India for visa. I didn't
Um,
get the
as
question.
far means any student who is from Sri Lanka, I think will they have to come to India to apply for visa? No.
No.
A student can apply for visa from if VFS is not there, if Malta VFS is not there in Sri Lanka, they can apply from any country where the VFS is, the nearest country. Not only this, not only India, any country is possible. If they are not having VFS, if there
Yes.
is a VFS, then no need to travel anywhere.
Next.
How many gaps are accepted for UG and PG?
How much gaps are accepted for UG and PG? So that's a very interesting question. So gap
Let me
C.
answer this. Let me answer
Yes,
this.
please.
So as far as gaps are concerned, so BATSPA program, we don't recommend much gaps. But if a student has around 1 or 2 year gap for if they are going for undergraduate program, then it is acceptable. But a student will have to justify the gap. For our MBA program, gap is accepted. No, we don't look into that much into gaps, but the gap should be justified. That's it. For master's program in BATSPA, I don't recommend that much of gap. 2 to 3 years, if a student is having experience, good to go.
Maximum 3 years would be accepted for BATSPA. And for MBA, we can accept at least 4 to 5 years also, but the explanation should be required. Justification should be required.
How many times to get an offer letter? Depending
How
on the
much,
program. Yeah.
how much time you will
Depending
get
on the
that?
program. For BATSPA program, it takes around a week time. For MBA program, we can give you in 48, 72 hours.
48 hours, maximum 48 hours. For MBA, any previous experience is required, or freshers can also apply. Yes, freshers also can apply. Even the experienced person is also can apply. There is no restrictions for experience.
Although we don't require work experience for MBA program, but we recommend students to have work experience because they are going for MBA, which is a managerial level of program.
Exactly. If they have that, that's okay. That's good. Otherwise, if they don't have, that's not a mandatory part. But if the student is having, that's good. Okay. How much time to get an offer letter? How long to take the visa process? Already answered.
Okay,
PSW options after the.
somebody asked to asked to again reiterate about get qualified scheme. So as far as get qualified scheme is concerned, I'll tell you, it is a scheme from Maltese government itself, which says student will be eligible to get 70% of their tuition fee back in the form of tax credit. They will not be getting cash back, or they will not be getting in their pocket directly, but they will be getting a tax credit of 70% of their tuition fee what they have paid. I'll give you an example for our MBA program, which has a tuition fees of 10,000. So student will have to pay around 6,000 for the tuition fees, and for 6,000 tuition fees, student will be eligible to get 4,200 credit note. Means they will be getting a 4,200 tax credit, no, like back in the form of tax credit. So, so that is a simple calculation. 70% of the tuition fees.
Yes, PSW option after the course completion. Yes, as the students will complete the course and they can apply for PSW also. Okay. Open schooling accepted for bachelors. It depends which, there are many open schools in India. Okay, multiple schools are there. So after looking out the student's document, we can tell that which open school is accepted or which not. Okay, there are many schools are banned and many are acceptable. So after looking out the student document, we can confirm. Maximum age limit for MBA, there is no, at least there is no age limit, specific age limit. Yes, at least the student is 30, 35 also can go, but more than that, we won't recommend to go because there will be very high chance of visa rejection. We can give you the offers, but there will be high chance of visa rejections. Masters law related and gender programs available. I didn't get the question. This masters law related and any gender program. Can you please unmute your mic, Nisha, and ask this question?
Nisha Fernando, I guess she's from Sri Lanka.
Can you please unmute your mic and ask this question?
Okay, so as far as the programs are concerned, we have programs into business. Sorry, you were saying something, Nisha. You unmuted. Okay.
Faizan,
So
we will quickly
yeah,
finish this and we can start
yes,
for you
yes,
also.
yes, understood. So there is no such programs we have. We don't have any law related or IT, even IT programs in Malta. Malta is known for their business program. So we don't have any law related programs. If you have any question, please ask, else I will have to share my screen again for the GBS Dubai programs.
Faizan, you can go ahead with Dubai now because we
I
have
think
already
somebody
almost
is asking
covered.
question, no worries.
They are like asking the same questions.
Okay.
How many funds is required? I think already we have answered these funds. At least minimum student should have in their account 13,000 euro to 15,000, between 13 to 15,000 euro, and account should be 6 months old, and the fund should be 3 to 4 months old. Anything about hospitality? No, only business related program. Yeah. Yeah. Faizan, move to Dubai. Please.
Yeah, sure. I'm just sharing my screen again for Dubai.
And age limit for bachelors?
We don't recommend anything gap of uh, more than 2 years. So,
Okay.
so if a student is at the age of 20, 21, this is fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
More than that, it will not be accepted. Shahzadeh, you want to start about Dubai? I'm
You please,
just
please
sharing my
continue.
screen.
Please continue.
No, you just start
Okay.
Dubai. I'm just finding out the presentation.
So, Dubai as is a part of GDU basically, GPS Dubai, the campus we have in Knowledge Park. Okay. So the campus is located in Knowledge Park, and the best part of Dubai is we don't require a fund, first of all. Any students can go to Dubai. There is no age limit. There is no restrictions for age limit. There is no restrictions for any program. No English requirement. No on the basis of MY also student can go. There is only a simple interview. Student just have to crack it. We will be just checking only the students' communications level and their motivations level. That's it. Apart from that, we won't check anything. The student easily can travel. Student and the fee apart from this fees is also very compatible. So
Okay.
let's Faizan start the presentation.
Thank you,
Faizan,
Shahzadeh.
just remove this square boxes also, yeah, please.
Which one?
The top one, yes, this one.
How to remove? I'm not that tech guy.
Yes,
Okay,
perfect,
I'm bad
perfect.
with the tech things.
No, no, perfect,
So
bro.
sorry. Okay, so now as far as Dubai campus is concerned, so we at a GBS Dubai, we are located in Knowledge Park, which is very near to Palm Jumeirah Beach. You might have heard of Palm Jumeirah Beach. And first of all, we have to understand why Dubai. So for that, you will have to see this picture. So this picture is going to tell you a lot. So this is the change in Dubai that has happened in last 40 years. So you can understand the kind of growth that Dubai has gained in last 40 years, the kind of economic growth and the population growth they have. What Dubai is expecting is they are expecting 1.7 million people by 2027, which they are about to attain that. Means with such kind of growth, like economic growth and the population growth, definitely they require more institution there. That is one of the reason why they have asked universities across the world to open their campuses, and this is how GBS reached Dubai. Okay, so even Dubai government asked us to open a campus, so we are very new in Dubai, although, but yes, we have a very good campus at Dubai, which is located in Knowledge Park, which is very near to Palm Jumeirah Beach. Now, first of all, we have to understand why Dubai. So the one thing is earlier you have heard about Dubai as a travel destination. You have heard Dubai as a gold, no, known for their gold, their petrol, these things. But nowadays, Dubai has been growing one of the fastest growing academic destination as well. So the kind of population students are going to get are very, very diverse, because 90% of the population in Dubai are of expats, means they are not from that country. Means 90% of the population they are from different countries and settled down in Dubai. So this gives a explanation to what kind of population and what kind of experience that student is going to have with a with the high salary that Dubai is offering. The average salary in USD, if you calculate, it will be somewhere around 55,000 US dollars, which in comparison to US and Canada kind of countries, where the average salary is 45,000 US dollars. With that, the benefit is of low cost of living. Means in comparison to countries like US and UK, the cost of living in Dubai is 70% less. And the cherry on the cake is there is no income tax. So whatever a student will be earning, they will be getting that into the pocket. So there is no income tax. And as I said, the kind of the population that a student is going to observe there is 90% of expats, which will give an opportunity to a student to build their network and connection across the world. Also, Dubai has the second official language, English. So as far as living expenses, living is concerned, and academics is concerned, a student will not having any kind of issue with the language. Also, it's a very simple and very easy process. As I said for GBS Malta, I'm saying it for GBS Dubai as well. We take care of the visa process. You as a counselor, as an agent, you don't have to take any burden of visa application or visa documentation part. We directly talk to the student at their visa stage. You don't have to worry about the visa process. Coming to the program that we have is we offer programs into 5 different domains: business, construction, IT, healthcare, and accounting and finance. And the kind of campus we are excellent technology based campus, so that the experience that a student is going to have with us is utmost the best. And also we have the flexible study options, means a student can choose the timing of the classes. We have weekend classes, we have evening classes, we have regular classes. So depending on the students availability, they can choose the classes. And the scholarship that we give is unbelievable. So our scholarship ranges from 25 to 50%. This is what we offer. And our HND program are qualifications by Pearson. Before looking into the programs, I will request you to look into this graph. This will tell you about the kind of program that we have. So we have, so this is a graph which is based on the English or British education system, which is a level based system where high school is equivalent to level 2, intermediate level 3, first year of bachelor's is level 4, second year of bachelor's is level 5. So the program that we offer is till level 5 only. We don't have any bachelor's degree, we don't have any master's degree. But we have the best progression for bachelor's degree at GBS Dubai campus. Coming to the program, the first program that we offer, the best program that we offer, I must say everybody should just focus on this program first, because this is going to solve all your problems. Like the counselors, all problems can be solved from this program only. If you have any student who is not meeting academic criteria of any university, if you have any student who is not having enough funds, if you have any student who is not getting the visa of any country, if you have any student who is not comfortable with Europe and US, in that case, obviously you have an option called higher national diploma. I will give you a trivia. Like you might be aware like about the HND, you might not be aware of HND program, but it is that popular in UK. At bachelor's level, 65% of admissions are through higher national diploma. So what we are seeing from India is we are seeing the numbers that we are seeing are falling under 35 only. Okay, so HND program is very popular across the world, in Africa, in Europe, in US. In US, this is very equivalent to associate degree, which is generally in the college with the associate degree and the community colleges there. So that is very popular there. But in India, somehow it has not been promoted that. Okay. So coming to the program, we offer this program in 5 different domains: international business, digital technology, cybersecurity, digital technology, artificial intelligence, healthcare practice or healthcare management, and construction management. These are 5 areas where we offer higher national diploma. You might have a question, what after level 5? Means what after HND? So there are 3 possible progression that is available after HND program. First possible option is a student can stay in Dubai or UAE and complete their bachelor's degree in 1 year. So after 2 years in Dubai with GBS Dubai, they can complete their bachelor's degree within Dubai in 1 year. The second progression is under GEDU portfolio. What are the universities like Schiller International University, which has 4 campuses, EMA Business, EMA is there, and Ecole de Management, we have a university there, and we have a GBS Malta. So if a student wants admission into these universities, they can get bachelor's degree admission um, in the 3rd year. I'll take an example of Schiller International University. If a after completing 2 years from GBS Dubai HND program, a student can get 3rd year admission directly, and they can increase their visa chances. Also, they will be saving their money. Also, they will have not that high requirement as far as English is concerned and academics is concerned. The third academic progression is there. As I said, this program we offer in collaboration with, this is by Pearson. So Pearson has a tie-up with almost around 300, more than 300 universities across the world. So if a student wants, they can complete their bachelor's degree in those 300 universities, and they accept HND as a HND for the progression. Means, let's suppose, take an example of University of Manchester. If a student is not eligible for direct admission into Manchester, send that student to GBS Dubai. Student will study here in GBS Dubai for 2 years, and they can get into University of Manchester last year. Final year from University of Manchester will be having a Manchester degree as well as the uh, PSW benefits of UK. So that is possible. If a student wants to get into US, Canada, Australia, any country, the list has the list has universities from all these countries. Any question on this? What I would like to do is I would like to share the list of universities as well. First of all, let me
So
share that.
as the Faizan is sharing, I would like to add few more point into this. See, basically GBS Dubai is offering a Pearson's program. So level 4 and level 5 programs only for those students who cannot travel to any of these countries, who have some of the students having a fund related issue and the IELTS related issue they have, they cannot appear for an IELTS, and they are having a so much of gap. I can take an example for recent one of my student. Actually, one of my students have completed their bachelor's, their +2 in 2012. Okay, and after that he has appeared for some of the bachelor's program, but he discontinued. So now he was unable to go anywhere in like Canada, US, UK, any country. He was unable to travel because he is not having a proof of records, and he was not having a justifications also. So I recommended him to just go for a level 4 and level 5 programs in Dubai. So he has completed his level 4 and level 5 in Dubai. And we have our own campuses like EMA France is in École de Management of Applique is in France, Paris. Then we have a Schiller International University also. Like Schiller is a US based university having a 4 campuses. First is in US, another campus is in France, and the third campus is in Germany, and the fourth campus is in Spain we have. So we have given the offer letter for the students. 2 years they'll be studying in Dubai, and here we have given the offer for Schiller also. So after completion of 2 years, he can simply go third years in Schiller International University. He can study in France campus or Germany campus. Any campus he can choose it. So he can just go and simply complete their bachelor's degree. So it's a pathway for the students. I can say that students can complete their 1 year. They can study in Dubai, or 2 years they can study in Dubai. And after that, they can take a transfer, or in our university or list of the Pearson universities. Also, he can travel to Canada, US, UK, Australia, any destination. Even he can study in India also, because it's a Pearson program. And the best part in Dubai is there is no restrictions for the jobs also. Like if he's traveling to Europe, he's traveling to Canada, US, UK, so he can work only 20 hours in a week. In Dubai, there is no restrictions. Student can work even a full time while they study. So government allows that. So even so they can earn a full time. They can study also. Like they can take a classes there in the evening, weekends, anytime they can take a classes. Classes are very compatible time, so they can save a very huge cost. For example, if they're traveling to like Schiller International University, so 1 year fee is approximately a 9,000 euro after the scholarship. So it's approximately 8 lakhs. But students are paying in Dubai just 5 lakhs they are paying, and they're studying, and they're earning full time. They're just earning a full time job they are doing. So they're earning a very handsome amount of money, and they're just saving their money. And after completion of 2 years, with a very cheapest cost, they have completed their education, and they're taking a transfer in bachelor's, and meanwhile they can complete their masters also. So this is a very easy way to progress the students. Yes, Faizan, continue.
Yeah. So what I was talking about is about this list. So you can check like the kind of universities that partners with Pearson is at most the best ones. So you will find all Russell Group universities here, and even the universities like Cambridge and Oxford. You can check the list. The Manchester, I have given you the example of. I was giving you the example for Manchester. Not only the list from UK, there are universities from US as well. So in this list, you will find the universities like Ivy League University as well. Like Cornell is there, like Columbia is there, Dartmouth is there. No, all top universities from US is there in the list. So if any student who has a aspiration of going into these universities, obviously, HND program can be an alternative way. This is how a student will be saving their 2 year cost, because universities like these will be having a very high tuition fees. If they study with GBS Dubai, obviously they will be paying around like for 20,000 dirhams per year for 2 years, 20,000 dirhams, and then after that 2 year cost in US, which will give them a bachelor's degree from US only. Not only the list from US, we have the list of universities from Australia as well, and the list contains the group of 8 universities as well. Not only this, we have the list of universities from Canada as well. Canada, you can find the list of universities from even Germany. And what I wanted to make you see is this UAE list. Although all countries or most of the countries are there. And what I'll be doing is I'll be sharing this list of universities with you. Okay, so that
Yeah.
while
Yes,
doing the
please.
counseling, it will be easier for you to talk to the
Yeah.
student.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these
Okay.
are the list of universities from UAE where a student
Hmm.
can complete their bachelor's degree in 1 year or 2 year. If the institution is US based,
Hmm.
then obviously 2 years. If UK based, like Heriot Watt, Middlesex, then obviously Birmingham is there. So a student will have to invest one more year and they will get a bachelor's degree from that particular university. Okay. Any question on this before I just start sharing my screen
What is the
again?
duration of that H&T program in GBS Malta? Sorry,
2
Dubai.
GBS Dubai, the HND program is for 2 years.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
And any age limit like to apply for that program?
No,
No age
no
No,
limit.
age
Deepa,
limit.
there
So,
is
but
no.
like afterwards, if they are planning to go to this universities in any other countries, maybe UK, US, Canada, will the age affect the entry of the student in these universities?
No.
Obviously not. Why?
Okay.
Because they will be on a student visa and they
Hmm.
will be taking a transfer, or it will be a campus transfer only.
Okay.
Okay. So it will act as like you are studying right now and you are taking a credit transfer to that university. So
Okay.
it will not be like a regular admissions that happens.
Fine.
Okay.
Hmm.
So the PSW stands the same like for Malta, or if he's shifting to UK, does he get the 2-year PSW there?
Yes, what happens is if student is completing whatever country student is completing their degree, they will be getting the PSW benefit of that country.
Let me add into this. Okay, so as Deepa asked, there is no age limit, Deepa. Even I can give you a live example. For one of my agent is dealing with Australia. Okay, so he has a lot of Australia students, but the students now got a gap, like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years gap. They have got it. Now the student is unable to go to Australia because as Australia is not accepting the gap. So he has sent his students to Dubai, GBS Dubai. Even the students can study 1 year also, level 4 only. If
Okay.
he wants to, he can study only level 4 1 year. He took the admission in Australia. Now the gap is filled. Their education is continued. There is no gap after the in the bachelor's. So he is students have taken admission in second years in bachelor's in Australia. So
Okay.
easily he can move. There is no gap. So that is the reason age limit is not disturbing the students to get the admission in any of these countries. So we recommend if he can study in level 4 and level 5 in Dubai, and after that he can go for third year also. Because it depends totally on the students as he reached to the Dubai, because Dubai is cheaper. If the student is going for an Australia, fee is approximately 25 lakhs to 30 lakhs. 25 lakhs
Hmm.
is the fees, 30 lakhs. And in Dubai, he is paying just some year.
Your voice is breaking. So,
Okay. Can you hear me now?
yeah, it's okay.
Yes.
I think the internet is disturbing. So, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Deepa?
Yes.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, great. So he is saving his cost. A student is saving his cost because in Australia, a student is paying 25 lakhs or 30 lakhs. But in Dubai, he is just paying 5 lakhs. So he's studying 2 years in Dubai. And after the third year, he can take admission in third year in Australia and he can enjoy the work permit also.
Right, right.
Same goes for all the countries.
Understood.
Thank you.
And you just think of this program. Definitely what I said is this is going to save, this is going to just give answers to all your problems. This is one of the program in the terms of saving cost, in the terms of saving money, filling out the gaps, finding out the best university option, meeting out the eligibility criteria of any university. This is one of the program which can fulfill all your requirements.
Faizan, so
Yes.
this webinars will be going to be end on 5:30. We have a 15 minute to finish it. Okay, so
Okay.
please try to finish it on 15 minutes. So
Sure.
in HND, there is a one more point I will add it. In HND, there is a one programs called Health Practice Management. It's very demandable program even in Dubai, even in Australia also. If you remember that, those who are dealing with Australia, they know that 2 months back, there was the opening called for Australia student. For us in Australia, there was the HND openings was their health practice management students. So there's a lot of demand even in girls also. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, please continue, Faizan. So we will
Yeah.
we have a question answer session also. So try to
Thank you.
finish in 5 minutes, and we can take out 10 minutes for the interview. Okay.
We have 2-3 programs left. That's it.
Okay,
Okay.
please.
So the other program, the next program we have is, you can see my screen, no? Can you see my screen now?
Yes, Faizan.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So the next program we have is our ACCA Certified Accountants program. This is for those students who wants to work as a CA but wanted to work globally. So in any other country, then this is the right program for those students. Okay. Any student who wants to work as a CA but wanted to work globally, you can recommend this program to those students, as this is a global program which is accepted in 180 plus countries across the world. And also this will give the employability options in any 180 plus countries, as ACCA is accepted in all 180 countries. Also, this is 9 paper, this is very similar to like we have program CA in India, which is a 9 paper program, but ACCA is a 13 paper program in which a student will have to pass 13 papers. Okay, so what is the benefit of going with GBS Dubai is, what we are offering is, after completing 9 papers with us, a student will have to send 2 research papers to Oxford Brookes University, and with the cost of only £500, student can get a bachelor's degree into applied accounting. Means once a student will be completing ACCA certification, they will be having a bachelor's degree from Oxford Brookes University. Now, benefit of that is, any student who is doing CA from India is not going to reach their degree level. So they will be at an intermediate level only. But with this program, a student will be at a master's level. After completing 13 papers and 3 years of experience, a student have an opportunity to get master's degree from University of London. So these are few benefits of ACCA program. The cost of the program is 42,000 for entire 13 paper preparation program. The additional registration and examination fee will be different, that student will have to pay to ACCA directly. Also, uh, we have written here duration flexible, because it totally depends on the student's pace. So a student has to complete 13 papers depending on the student's pace, and the adaptability student can, the duration will depend on that. The other program we have is basic certificate program at International Diploma in Business, which is for those students who did not pass their 10th even, or they are in their 11th, they failed their 11th, they dropped their plan of studies, they discontinued their studies, and now they wanted to restart their academic journey. For those students, this is the best program. The duration of the program will be 6 months, and um, after this, a student will be eligible for level 3, which is will be equivalent to intermediate. So student have to complete level 3 in any of these 2 areas, into IT or into business, depending on the requirement of a student. After completing level 3 program, a student can get into bachelor's degree. So the requirement for this is, any we will be requiring a high school certificate, passport, and B1 level of English communication, which is like equivalent to IELTS 5. What we are offering is, any student who does not have any IELTS or any English speaking English language test, then what we are offering is, we take an academic interview. On the basis of the academic interview, we will waive off the English test requirement. The next program is, we are having at this is level 3 program, which is best for those students who are in their 11th or 12th, who did not pass their 12th, wanted to complete their 12th. They can choose this program. This program we offer into 2 domains, IT and business. Depending on their uh, interest, they can choose the program. Duration of the program will be 1 year, and the cost will be 40,000 per year. But we are offering 50% scholarship for this year fall intake and 40% for the January intake next year. Also, the 5% is additional scholarship is there for those students who pay their tuition fee in full for a year. The same program, the requirement, duration, everything is same. The only difference is this is into the domain of business. That's it. We offer one program online, which is Global Investment and Banking Analyst program. This is 100% online program, and the duration of the program will be 4 weeks. Best for those students who want to build their career as a banker in Dubai, or maybe who wants to get a promotion, or get into banking industry in Dubai. This is the best program. Here, student will be uh, learning about the Nasdaq and national or international exchange, like stock exchanges. So this is a program for those who wants to work in banking industry, and so they can take a benefit of our employability services there. As far as visa is concerned, as I said, we take care of the visa process. You don't have to worry about that. And so the visa process in Dubai is two-step process. First of all, at entry, you require only basic documents like passport, photo, address, phone number, parents' name and address, these things. So once these are done, a student will receive a e-visa, and they can uh, travel to Dubai. Once a student reach there, they will have to undergo a medical examination, and they will have to go undergo a biometric fingerprint, like biometric there. Once the biometric and medical is done, they will receive a Emirates ID card, after which a student will be eligible to do 25 hours per week job, part-time job. They will be eligible after getting a Emirates ID, which I always suggest students to look into, or at least start doing job there in Dubai after getting the Emirates ID card only. And for the whole process, we charge a cost of 5,000, which will be payable at the time of the tuition fee payment only. And this 5,000 includes the health insurance, it includes the biometric charges, it includes the medical examination fee, it includes the visa application fees. Everything inclusive, we charge 5,000 dirham at the tuition fee payment time. We have a very good employability service team there, which help student in their career advice. We help them in CV building, we help them in preparing for the interviews, we help them to connect with the industry mentors. We have four in a year, we have a four job fairs, and also we do regularly do industry visits so that a student can build their connections and networking there in Dubai itself. These are few companies which are headquartered at Dubai, and if any student who has a no, and we do regular industry visits with these companies. So any student who has a no aspiration of going into such big companies, GBS Dubai is the best option.
Faizan, the 5 minutes is left. I think we can take
Okay.
a question also.
Yeah, as far as location is concerned, um, we are very near to Palm Jumeirah Beach. As I said, it is in Knowledge Park, and the accommodation that we provide is very near, around 15-20 minutes away from our location. Now is the time for questions.
Yes, please. Everyone, please unmute your mic and you can ask the questions very quickly. We have a 5 minutes time for the questions. YouTube link, Deepa, we will share with you the YouTube link of GBS Dubai. Okay?
Okay. Actually, I was just informing one of the agents that we'll be sharing this session recording in a form of a YouTube link, and you can
Okay,
even find on the Join in Campus agent portal as well within
okay,
1 or 2 days. Maybe by
okay,
Monday it
Deep,
would be ready. Yeah.
okay,
Deepa,
great.
I'll recommend you to share with us as well.
Sure, sure. We will be sharing.
Yes,
Yeah, sure. Because it is a very wonderful session and like lots of questions were like answered nicely in the session. Thanks to you and the Shahzad as well for your
thank you,
time.
Deep.
Yeah, 1.5 hours is really a like long time to invest for such
Yeah.
sessions.
No,
Yeah.
if anyone is having any questions, we can take the questions also because there's a only 5 minutes is left, 4 minutes is left,
Yeah, yeah.
26. So if you have any question related to Dubai, just let me know so we can quickly solve the query, solve the questions. Anyone, please, you can type it also if you want. If you want, you can unmute your mic and tell me. I think already we have answered all the questions. So before
Yeah,
starting,
and even like if they are having any questions later on, we can get back to you for the
sure,
And
sure.
what
same.
I would suggest, Deepa and
Yes.
Shahzadeh, is create a WhatsApp group and
Yeah.
take
Perfect.
me into that as well. So
Sure.
so
Sure.
if you counselor have any question, they will get into just type it there and they get the answer as soon as possible.
Yes,
Great.
yes. We will do that. Yeah.
Sure, Deepa. Just do that when next week we can organize EMA even for Schiller also webinars like the same
Yes.
web.
Yeah, yeah. Why not? Yeah.
We'll be having like the same webinars, and I would request you to please. I will be having a one meeting with you and with your staff also regarding the process, the application process. Whenever
Yeah,
you
that would be good. Yeah. My online application team would be attending the same
yes,
so that even they
Deepa.
know like how to do the application and all.
Yes, you can
So you,
plan it before
Deepa, you
29.
have a
You can
centralized
otherwise
admissions team.
yes, because 29.
Yeah, we have two people who are doing applications for all the universities.
Okay.
So
Great.
they will be
So
joining that
because
session as well.
you can plan before 29 because on 29th we are traveling to Dubai campus, GBS Dubai. We are traveling. So
Yeah, Shiraz
most of
told me about the same that
yes.
the entire team is going to Dubai. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Entire team is going to Dubai. So most probably we'll be back on 5th or 6th. So do we
Okay.
have any options for level 7? No, as we don't have any options in level 7 in Dubai. But after completion of level 3 and level 4 and level 5, the student can take a transfer to EMA France. This is our campus, even Schiller International University. They can take a transfer to level 6 and level 7. They can complete in EMA France or in Schiller International University. If a student is age is 32, discontinued BTech final years and has been working from them, then can we apply? Yes, they can apply in level 4 and level 5. If student is even in 32 or 42, that doesn't matter for Dubai.
This
They
year we
can
have
say,
given one admission for to a student who is at 45.
yes, exactly. One of my student is going. He has completed his plus two in 2012, and after that he completed three bachelor's degree but discontinued. He didn't completed all these three bachelor's degree. In even after that he was trying. He was some diploma he did it, and now he's going for GBS Dubai for level 4 and level 5. He'll complete his level 4 and level 5 in Dubai. Then he will complete his bachelor's degree in EMA France or Schiller International University. Then he will complete his master degree like that we are just streamlining his career. So share your PPT. Okay, we will share with Deepa. So Deepa will share with all of you guys the presentations and that file, both the presentation, even the university list. Faizan will share with the Deepa,
Yes,
and I
sure.
will share with the Deepa. So Deepa
Yeah.
will share with everyone.
Yeah, I will share.
Okay, Deepa.
Yeah, fine.
Thank you, everyone.
Perfect.
It's a 1 minute is left. Thank you so much. It's a very
Thank
nice
you. Thank you, Deepa. Thank you,
sessions
team.
with you
Thanks,
guys.
Faizan.
Having a
Thanks,
wonderful
Shahzadeh.
time.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Have
Deepa.
a
Thank
good day. Thanks for your time.
you too.
Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot. Yeah, have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you.
Have a
Bye-bye. Thank
Enjoy
you.
your trip of Dubai.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We'll update you on pics.
Sure.
Sure. I will be waiting for the same.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Deepa. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Take
Yeah.